Welcome to another thought-provoking episode of the Last of the Real podcast. I am Z and one of your hosts, Straight and Plain. And tonight we have our fellow host with us. Who is with us?
Of course, it's one and only Andre Snipe.
Mr. Raeon Anderson is here.
You don't know everybody's favorite was JRP. Happy New Year's to the Last of the Real fans.
Bless up. You don't know Travis in the building. Yeah.
Mr. Controversy himself.
Which is right.
No, this episode is, basically just a look back in 2021 and how the Last of the Real podcast went in 2021. We want to look at, just like our top 5 episodes of the year gone by and, our top 5 songs of the year gone by. So who wants to kick it off with their top 5 episodes of the year gone?
Not a problem, start.
All right.
I may never do it by episode, but we do it by topic. Because some topics carry more energy and enjoy more than others. So
right.
for me, my 5th favorite topic was changes in our relationship. We enjoyed the conversation with the ladies in terms of, you meet somebody this way, but after the relationship take off now, it's like you want the person to change. And that's something from before you get involved. So we enjoyed that. Of course, my 4th, that was a real intense one. The whole paternity fraud. Like that one.
Yeah.
And Friends with Benefit was a good one to hear everybody's opinion how they think about it. And of course, we can't leave out Kevin Smith because that drama there was a whole different. So, and of course, my favorite top 5 would then be Love versus In Love. That was a very intriguing conversation, even from the female side of the
female perspective.
Yeah.
So, that's your top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely agree with some of your top 5. I mean, for me personally, right, intriguing conversation, I did it by the episodes that, stood out for me, that I had good conversation, good vibes, good feedback from the guests. Now, I'm doing it like I'm starting with number 5. For me, number 5 was Kanye West. Kanye West leaving it all on Drinks Champ. Jeremy, remember that episode?
In a most.
Yeah. that was full of controversy. Sometimes you have to wonder if Kanye West lost it, but then you wondered if it was a genius. Yeah, I love that episode. Number 4 for me was Jack Cure behind bars again. Man himself. Number 3 was paternity testing. I still, to this day, fully support paternity testing being made mandatory in Jamaica. We cannot just suck it up like Travi said. We need it to be made mandatory. And then the state of Jamaica and scamming. How scamming has become so prevalent in Jamaica. And then definitely number 1 was Kevin Smith, the demon pastor. Or was he even a pastor or just a professional scammer?
I like how you put that one.
Scammer.
They said the demon pastor.
The man might deal with Kevin Smith, so.
Because like Snipe said, that trauma, that was just too much. Yeah, Jamaica has never seen anything like that. And that man brought a whole new level of evil to the island. So, Jeremy, what's your top 5?
Well, this one was quite difficult. I chose mine by the topics, and I'm going to start my own just like how you guys did. So my number 5 is, of course, Rihanna, the new national hero. Like, how could you guys not put Raeon on the list? How many national heroes you guys know living right now?
None.
All right. And of course, where say Brian?
Because it's her status of being a national hero didn't really appeal to me as much as, you know, that's why I left her out. No disrespect to it.
Same thing to me, Brian. Same thing.
Yeah, that's
it never appealed because of the whole dress thing, but that is for your next.
No, it never to do the dress.
No too biased, man. Anyway, let me finish. Let me finish my top 5. I never interrupt.
Yeah.
Number 4, of course, Kanye West. This will be a dull place without Kanye West. Number 3, Jack Reed in a prison again. I mean, I guess we're gonna look forward to a Behind a Prison Wall part 2 soon. Number 2, scamming. Boy, I want them will never stop. And of course, the greatest, bigger passer than Raeon, Kevin Smith himself, aka the Cold Man, aka probably a real pastor as well. You don't know him preach, but this a man here stir up a whole heap of things in Jamaica. And another first time I experienced a cult man in Jamaica for the 32 years I'm there.
Yeah, man. That man was, you know, scammer extraordinaire.
Yes, man.
So, Raeon,
Yo,
what were your top 5 picks? Our top 5 memorable moments for the year?
but I go with some of them are episode. I'm gonna mix it with episode and topic.
No
So
problem.
I discuss top with more, man. I enjoy that one.
Yeah, that one
That's
just
right,
barely
Travi.
miss.
Eh?
That one just barely miss out on my list.
Barely. Yeah, man. The top one was really engaging. I'm ready to Travis step on him cars.
Travi make the man get fire.
Yeah, man. I feel like that one, man. That man was in a job for so long till Travi talk.
Well deserved.
You know, love versus in love. You know, I'm a lover at heart. You know, a romantic. You see me? I say so. You know, when I topic that come up, never that I say much. You know, and then boy, I'm gonna stop chat.
We all remember. We all remember.
You know, the paternity test. You know, I'm the rate about that one there is really the perspective of the man. Where get overlooked enough time, you see me, how the man really feel in that situation, you know what I mean? So as persons listen, them can really med span and say, you know what, maybe I something to think about that, you know? How the man them feel. Some of the rate that one day enlightened persons, you see me? You don't know the Christmas special, cause that one day take back my childhood days, you know, you see?
All right.
Yeah, and then you don't know the number one. Mr. Kevin Smith.
I guess Kevin Smith is everybody's number one, man.
Yes, it.
That maybe not Travi, you know. But maybe you're a Travi.
Yeah, true.
Well, my top 5 definitely is at 5. I have Jackie behind bars. Number 4, cosmetic surgery.
That's a good one.
Number 3, the difference between love and being in love. And yes, Jeremy, right? Number 2, Mr. Kevin Smith himself.
Wait, Kevin Smith make number 2?
Wait. Number 2, my one there too?
Oh, well.
No, when Travis said more impactful. Number 2?
Yeah.
That money, you know, hey.
It was
Kevin,
a very interesting
topic,
yes, but
we can get a drum roll. I want number 1 for Travi.
Yeah, man, we need a drum roll for real.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Travi.
Well, at number 1, I kind of have a tie still between Topper and paternity testing. Really, them two did really, you know.
So after you get the man fire, you have the heart to come and say the man make number 1.
Well, you deserve to get fire, cause
yes, when I talk about man can't get a bar break.
It's like Ole.
the man gone, you know. Give the man a break now, man.
No, it just take too long to fire him.
Yeah.
That I think.
Ah, boy.
No rest for the wicked. Sorry, Tapper.
Push Tapper. He still go World Cup and score 2 goals nonetheless,
History.
which is right.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
him up on that.
So
Yeah, give him props.
Kevin Smith pretty much make everybody almost number 1 or number 2. I guess
Yeah.
I guess we need to give him church 1 award for him because him dead, so him really can't get it.
Yeah, man, I make them come look here, you know.
I mean, I'm Travi apart, you know, so
You see it.
You're safe.
See it.
Well,
Yeah,
them say
Francis,
we have a
yeah,
one man with a train still, so.
LADRP.
Yeah. I see the news that they say I'm gonna try to find the flag.
Let's say, the man try to find the flag. Good God.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and look for them. They church not dead.
Where's the door-to-door knocking?
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Aye.
man.
I can't remember his name, but he dead man, one brother dead man. I look for everybody.
Yeah, man. A young youth, yeah.
Yeah, young youth.
We say, as one gone, and next one born.
Teach him.
Mm.
Right,
Boy,
so.
I'm glad you not tell me this still, cause yo, we have to go keep an eye on this.
Yeah, man,
because-
return of the cold part 2.
Yeah, man. It's so, hey, it can be a movie title, you know. Demon Pastor 2 or Return of the Cult 2.
Only one man
wonder-
can save us, Mr.
I
Raeon
wonder-
Anderson.
I wonder if HBO
Jesus
would
Christ
do a
can save us.
contract.
Can't save a man.
Feel like, well, I don't feel like HBO would take up the title, yeah.
They call, I mean,
You
I
know,
don't-
it would be on them still.
Yeah,
Or sci-fi.
yeah, man, I even
Yeah, listen,
sci-fi.
man. A local man out there can take up that and run with it.
Boy. Yeah, but we want great production quality. Raeon, are you ever do it?
Tim can manage that one day, you know.
That's why. Yo, in reality though, the top 5 that we all picked, you know, most of them are similar.
True.
And I guess it's because of the vibe of the conversation, but also the impact that the topic had at the time. Because Kevin Smith, man, right? Like, I can't even remember anything being as impactful in Jamaica as what this man did.
Well,
This man made media worldwide, man.
yeah, man.
Even a GoFundMe, the man will have 2 hosts. Eh? Come on, man.
Don't forget, this man also depend enough for the church members, them insurance.
Yeah.
I
So you
don't
know him did set for life.
I don't even know how him pull that up, but the man special.
And not only that, I say man line himself with all the big people in Jamaica, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
If your name big, you have a picture out there with you and him.
Well, you know, saying that in a Snipe, we're gonna move away from Kevin Smith and him scamming, cause like I said, in line with the big man them of Jamaica.
LADRP.
Definitely.
Next
No.
topic.
So one of the things, the paternity testing, Travi, you change your mind? Are you still up on the side of we have to suck it up?
Well,
Talk it up.
no, really, you know, not really change my mind. I think I still stick with everything that was said.
Okay, so we have to suck it up.
Yes, man.
Ah, boy, man, I tell you, the money controversial himself.
Say no more. But like we said, moving on. We have a series of guests that passed through on the show as well. Remember that?
Yeah, man.
Of course, how to forget them?
All right. So we can name the top 5 then.
Yeah, man.
All right. So we'll kick it off.
Let's Snipe kick it off then to kick it off already.
Okay, me continue. Let me list there. Let me try to find them. One listen now.
Of your list, Snipe, because some of you got the Oscars now, if you have a list and thank everybody.
Yeah, man, and shuffle up your paper, man.
Yeah, man, and make sure say the first person you thank Jeremy and Pinker, you know, who has been influential and all these things.
All right. Of all the interviews we have done, fifth on my list, the one and only, Mr. Steve Van der Heeden.
Hey, Steve!
Hey, yeah.
Yes, man. I can't let him out. As much as he not say much, but the little way him say, entertaining.
Man.
Fourth on my list, King Saji. We rate him interview. We like an interview flow and everything, and we might go on with.
Yeah, man.
That one there. Third on my list, of course, Jenna and Andy. Now I look at vibes and I love them go back, yeah, man. Jenna and Andy nice.
Honorable Jamaicans once they try Aki Raeon.
You know? Of course, number 2 on my list was Lati. The entire Lati vibes. She have a vibes where she present herself and like her mission when she depart.
Yes,
and
man.
within the same breath, the number 1 on my list, she have a same thing, but she just give me a little thing where we can sit down and listen to she talk the whole day. Jamila Sleepers. Your favorite. Enjoy that one.
You got my friend Jamila.
Well,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Our interview was well done.
So, Raeon, who's your top 5? Yes, that's
5. All right,
Yeah.
so I liked Chris, you know, and even when she came on after for other shows, I loved her vibes.
Yeah.
What's his name? Rodriguez.
Okay, Maxwell.
Maxwell
So are
Rodriguez.
these coming in any specific order, Raeon?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. You know, Rodriguez, Maxwell.
Yes,
Yeah, so
man.
Maxwell is 4th.
Yeah, man. King Saji, like the vibes with him. You know what I mean? And my top 2 would have to be Mr. Vander Chris. What's his name?
Stevie!
Van der Heigen.
Vander Heigen. Every time I remember that interview,
I don't know, man.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the day that you have. If you've listened to that interview, that will cheer you instantly.
I'm stoned.
So who's number 1?
The most general Andy man and Jamaicans, man.
Yeah,
I general them, you know.
Yeah, man.
You can even call Maxwell an honorary Jamaican as well.
That's right.
Embrace it, isn't it? I'm a Jamaican friends, you know the vibes.
Yeah,
but
man.
you know, Andy, because one I think that endear them with me is them being fans of football.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and I know we are football lovers here, so can vibe with them on a level there, isn't it?
Yes, man.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
General them, man. And they felt like family. There's something about they just felt like family.
Yeah,
Warm and welcome.
Yeah. So, you know, outside of the podcast, we can par with them on road.
Yes,
We can
man.
see them and it's like I know them long time.
Yeah, real talk.
So that was a blessing, isn't it?
So Travi, why your road? I mean, I eagerly await.
Well, it
A good thing
It was
Jesus
a
never
very
forward in a
hard
kind of say my fifth.
wasn't there every episode, but listening was a really hard one to pick. But at number 5, I have Chris at number 5.
Yes, man. Well done, Chris.
Number 4, Lati. Lati
Yes.
could have got more than number 1 Seneca. Lati have a vibes.
Yeah, man.
Jen and Andy, number 3. And I have King Saji at number 2 and Maxwell at number 1.
Can't
Maxwell,
fight with that.
good vibes, Maxwell, energy, everything.
Totally agree.
Definitely agree.
Boy, it was a hard one for me, Brian. It was a hard one. Unfortunately, Lati didn't make the list. Stevie didn't make the list.
Lati, you hear that?
Yeah, the man.
Yeah,
I try to get the man in trouble.
I hope she not cost me. But number 5, I have to give it to Jamelia, Steve, the owner of Yafe Experience. And the name Body of Friend.
Number 5.
Yeah, man. She a number 5. She did well. I love her advice when she come on the podcast. Number 4, King Saji. He might definitely one we have to look out for 2022. Number 3, of course, Jen and Andy. Like I said, them are like family. Totally love them. Number 2, I one you did hard. This one did hard. But number 2 go to Chris. Chris, she's special. The work she do for your podcast right now, great. I encourage everyone to listen to it. And of course, number 1, the man himself, Maxwell.
Listen, Maxwell was your number 1 guest.
Yes, man.
No, man, Maxwell got good in, but
Good top 5, but I guess Lati I go vex.
So Travi, oh yeah, make it look like saying like top 4. Yeah, he was a good top 5, I guess.
Yeah, very good top 5. I catch
You come like the manager in a football with Lewis.
Well, my top 5, like I said, Jeremy, it was very hard.
Yeah, man. It's hard, man.
Yeah, it was very hard. But honestly, I have to put Stevie Van der Hagen. My man, he's my number 5.
Yeah,
like I said, no matter the mood or bad mood you're in, you listen to his interview, you instantly start laugh. Next,
True.
I'd have to put Chris.
Oh my word,
No.
Chris at 4.
Yeah, Chris at 4. Because, while Chris is ever present and she always insightful, there's just, the other 3 that really stand out to me more. Number 3 is King Sagi. My man was just full of vibes. His interview was something else.
Yeah.
And he was one of our earlier ones.
Yes, I was getting to that in a brain. Let's remember this was the first man that gave this podcast an interview.
Yeah, so I had to pay a homage right there.
Yeah.
Next, for me, Rodriguez Maxwell.
What? Rodriguez not at number 1?
No, not at number 1. Sorry. Number 1 was, for me, in all honesty, a landslide. Yeah, number 1 for me was a landslide. It was the easiest one of the rest to pick. Number 1 for me was Jen and Andy.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree with that.
Jen and Andy, they're always present. Very insightful, very, very supportive of the podcast.
Yes.
Plus,
our biggest
like Raeon
supporters.
said, like Raeon said, they're football fans. So, you kind of gravitate to them that little bit more.
Yeah. And they're also podcasters as well.
Yeah. So, that's my number 5. But I got to say, honorable mention to Lati. Every time she come on, she bring the vibe.
Yeah, man. Lati honorable mention as well.
Yeah, Jamelia is another one. Every time she came on, or when she came on, it was a good vibe. So, that's my top 5 on honorable mention.
And shout out to Raeon Darling as well. He was one of the guests on the podcast.
And Sean.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Honorable guests that always pass through, definitely Shane, Kassan, am I missing anybody else?
Chad.
Yeah, Chad as well. And even Chris and Jen and Andy following that as well.
Sidania and Tommy.
And Sidania, they are.
Yeah, man.
For the love and in love
your
episode.
conversation there.
Yes, man.
We just hope to have you guys back on in 2022, going full force. Keep showing the love and support.
We'll definitely start the year, right? Hey.
Which is right.
Right.
No.
Maybe this year we can get top on the show. Give us his views. We'll see how that going on.
We are gonna get tactical insight.
Yes,
So-
man.
So question, Travi. Are you going to reach out to him and invite him?
Well, definitely, but if you listen to the episode, I guess you would have seen me. I probably block me too.
You know, so if Tapa come on the show, we're gonna just have the discussion between you and him. We're gonna just stay there quiet and be spectators.
Yeah, man, nod and smile.
Yeah,
Nod
man.
and smile.
Oh, that definitely have Raeon give him some tactics.
Oh God, that'd be a 4-hour episode.
But where Raeon give him tactics are gone. That's a useless to him, you know.
Who for tell the man can probably reach a man you. Who for tell?
Well,
Exactly.
true. True. Can't do any worse.
Which is right.
No. All right. So we've looked at our top 5 topics or episodes, you know, or very, very special guests. Now, what are the top 5 songs that you guys personally listened to during 2021? And
We can't start our one here.
yeah, man, but you have to tell why, you know, for each song.
Oh, we have to tell why for each song. John, no, now
Yeah,
put
man.
on this spot. After
Yeah,
play, I drink
man.
water.
Because you
Okay,
run
Warren
the jumper
Buffett.
first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh. You know why? I the Raeon feelings not carry. I the Raeon feelings though.
Are you alone
Maybe.
carry on a feeling?
Riri, I support you. But they
Everybody
look
support Rihanna.
Yeah, we
at
support her too.
but they look at endorsement from Madina. Now want them underpants so she come out with. So
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
I stick to dancehall. Stick to dancehall. Because dancehall are favorite music and are my favorite genre of music. I'm always support it. So number 5, and by the way, again, this was hard. This was very, very hard. Some
Yeah, by
great,
default, this will not be hard.
Yeah.
By default, this will not be hard.
yeah, some great songs came out in all genre of music you can think of. And if you just narrow it down to 5, we don't think really I do credit, but we have to just stick to it. So number 5 for me is none other than Ritical Chosen. Why? Yo, the song deep, bad. And this guy coming on the scene with the right material, not going in that way of the wall, chopping and that sort of thing. Keeping it true, and everybody can listen to his music, right, Travi?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Number 4 would definitely have to be Youngster with Ambition. Yo, listen me. The song says it said it all. Be ambitious. Nobody run down the hype and the fast gear and them sort of thing. But be like fall come and invest in a something. Number 3, one of the baddest song for 2021. Roll Deep by Tentic. The thing just have a gangster feel to it. Yo, are you the bad? Nation Boss, you man. I really like song where kind of that slow, but yo, you take it with that one, yeah. And of course, number 1 would have to be God Is Love by Popcorn and Beres Hammond. A veteran teaming up with a younger artist. You don't really see that much in the music industry, especially in dancehall.
It was a very good collab. Very good.
It was a great collab.
All right, Travi. So Jeremy just gave his top 5. As I felt as the musician in the group, what about your top 5? And why?
Well, that kind of hard still. 5, definitely not Skilly Bang, but
Jesus, please.
make we see. It really hard enough. Me kind of put them in can't
Not
say
put them in the
5.
order. Just give you a 5.
Alright, if I put number 5, probably it'll come Youngster, probably Ambition, or Asset. One out of them 2 there. Yeah, Tentic Roll Deep was a good song. Ritical Chosen, Chronic Law, all of them, all I sang them Chronicler, just Chronicler just left on a different.
So how the hell you gonna put all of the song them for Chronicler in a one in a number? How you do that, Travi?
Maybe a 4-song Chronicler of
No, the man song they just when you listen to the man song, they just him just put in a mids where it's just different.
Not true still.
Devin the Doctor and Gage, Eye for an Eye was brilliant.
Bad.
Well put together collab. Bad song. And I say top 5 kind of hard still, but
Travi, top 10.
your number one. Yeah, your number one pick now, Travi. You passed 20 already.
I don't think it's my number one, but Vibes Cartel and TJ, Pressure
Good song.
was a very good song.
Yeah, man, real good song.
Yeah. So that's my top 5, I think, because we could have gone 100 for night.
Travi, you passed 5 long time. That's your top 20.
Yeah, top 20 man run gone, man. So, Raeon, what's your top 5?
Which genre is this?
Gospel.
Any genre.
The gospel man.
We want
Yeah.
gospel.
The gospel man, isn't it? So we're probably not familiar with some of them songs still.
Yeah, we go to church sometime now.
Well, one of them is
Christmas and
getting.
New Year.
Let's start at Maverick City. They are the new Gaitha in the Christian world. Gaitha, they used to bring a lot of gospel artists together and sing a lot of hymns. So Maverick City bring a lot of gospel artists together and sing a lot of worship songs, spontaneous worship where them write the song basically in the moment.
Okay. Interesting.
While them there worship, the song just start flow. Or they have the song pre-recorded, and then while them are minister the song, other parts of the song just start coming in and just experience, isn't it? So that song is getting ready by Maverick City. You have, His Blood Will Carry Me, very old school. That's why what the name Martin's Heritage. I don't know if you never heard the name before. I'm sure no Grace Thrillers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, man. I grew up on Grace Thrillers. I like Jeremy.
That's true. I read down.
So Grace Thrillers, their song is called The Glory of Jesus. Song will always empower me, isn't it? In Christ, for keep going and go for purpose. 2 more. Yeah, one what's the name of it? Yeah, you keep on getting better. And that song will always encourage me. No matter how things can be hard at times, and at the end, God will always come true for you, and things are gonna always get better. And then the number one would be Communion by Maverick City. And it speaks to that intimate relationship you gotta you can reason with him and talk to him on certain levels. I was encouraged by that, isn't it? So those are my 5.
Praise the
All
Lord.
right.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Snipe, what's your top 5 looking like?
I don't want to call it top 5, and to be honest, we never really number them. We just go through and play this, and the audio file of me have it show up the top 5, and you play more halfway. So, and everybody knows that me more to depend on the hip hop, R&B, pop side. So my top would be Chris Brown, But Crazy. A song there, I can't dance, but a bit more on dance. So everybody know Chris Brown love pop lock and all of them things there.
Yes.
Of course, Mr. Controversial, everybody gonna say really, but theme song, I like him. If him song them, I always carry a vibes. And Little Knock Eggs, Industry Baby.
Cool, man.
Yeah, no, read this song, the vibes, you know, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, I'm not a big fan of DJ Khaled, but where we come from, yeah, man, that one, the one. Especially when Captain said, pass me another cup, yeah, man.
Let me say this before you move on, Snipe. That was DJ Khaled and Capleton and Barrington. You could take a verse of artists. All right.
Definitely.
No
Me not compare
disrespect.
with that.
No disrespect.
No, me not compare with that. No, seriously.
And Bounty.
Seriously. And of course, number two, I guess number two for me, I believe that's all. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, leave the door open.
Big
You
true.
know that they have a vibes that were just
Yeah, man.
different. New school with an old school flavor.
Bruno
And
Mars.
my number one, I must figure said, no, never know this. Chloe and Haley, Forgive Me.
What you
You
talking about?
know them?
Yes.
You know? You know it?
Yeah, I know
I'm
it.
surprised.
I was watching them Brownish, you know.
Yeah, man. I think when I see the video, I think the video had the bigger impact on me.
Yeah.
And then from that, he just number one from everyone on my playlist, see the fan. Even on my dance side playlist, I put it in there to show you.
It's a good song, man. It's a good song.
Yeah, so that's my five.
So, Mr. Brian,
Yes, sir.
let me take a wild guess. Number 5, DMX. Number 4, DMX. Number 3, DMX. Number 2, DMX. Number 1,
Yeah.
where the dogs at, DMX.
Hey, it come like you know me too good, you know. You know me too good, man. That's a dog, brother. That's a mongrel. Go sit on one side with that, no, man.
Mongrel hungry.
I tell you, ribs are showing everything, man. Don't do the part there again, man. No, and you know, surprisingly, DMX didn't make my top 5 for this year.
What you say?
No, man.
Yeah, because when you hear the reasons, you know, you will understand.
Maybe I understand already, man. But make we hear who Japan pan
Alright.
top 5.
Number 5, it's Astronauts in the Ocean by Mars Wolf.
Oh, that bread that
You know that song there?
That bread that day. So far you gone?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you why that's on my playlist. My little boy love the song.
Okay.
So if we drive gun away, him want to hear it. If him there anyway, him a play it and I sing it. So he actually knew about the song before I did.
Really?
Yeah. And just him singing it, I start listening to it. And I say, yo, that song have pure vibes.
True.
That song have bad. And ever since, it just step on my playlist. Anywhere where I go, it have to play.
Yeah, man.
Number 4 is Ed Sheeran and Bad Habits.
Those are
You know,
great artists that, man. Are you the bad?
Yeah, man. I couldn't pick any Ed Sheeran song off his album this year, but Bad Habits was the first one released, and maybe that's why it stick with me so much. Anyway, me and Automa Drive go, Ed Sheeran have to play, and Bad Habits has to be one of them, either with the old stuff or the new stuff. Number 3, Lil Nas X and Montero.
Well,
Yeah.
Little Nas X pop up on Tool this year.
Yeah, man. I mean, we have to give credit where credit is due. Montero is one of the catchiest songs I've heard in a long time. Now, number 2 is Yaksta and Ambition.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want just a little bit of motivation to keep going, listen to that song.
And not only that, like I said earlier, it speaks sense. Don't live for the hype.
Exactly. Don't chase clout, chase substance.
Yeah, man. Take the money we have and invest it in something. I want to tell people say, enough to buy no Range Rover and no Porsche vehicle and them sort of thing.
No, that can come later.
Yeah, but it don't make no sense. You're wrong to buy that and then you can't maintain it.
But we have a pocket.
And I need the zinc shade.
And you all can probably guess my number 1. Eye for Eye, Gage and Devin the Doctor.
You know, say a skilly bang me that I say.
No, brother. No, no, brother. Gage and Devin the doctor for my number one, man. Eye for eye. That was just a priceless piece of work.
So what are they? No Vibes Cartel,
No,
I
sorry,
think
Vibes Cartel
Skilly
not
will have
make
the
it this
next
year.
segment.
no Skilly, no Alka.
No,
Means
the
an
next
altar
segment
fan,
for
you know,
Skilly.
but yeah, Killy's next segment, for real.
Surprisingly, no Massacre.
No
Surprisingly.
Massacre. Yeah.
Yeah, no massacre. I mean, just like Snipe, the hip hop R&B. So when some dancehall catch me, especially from some good artists, me have to put them on my playlist. Ambition hold me. Eye for eye hold me. Stop.
Yaksta, yes. He consistently release good music.
Yeah, man. Same for Gage and Devin, you know.
Yeah, man.
Them man, they consistently.
And you know, truth be told, same with Massacre as well. You know. He released
So,
good music, and not because he didn't make the top 5, meaning he's not good or worthy, you know. So let's get that straight.
yeah.
It's just a situation that, you know, these songs are the one that connects with us, and it on our playlist.
Exactly.
Repeat after repeat.
Yo, right now, my little boy can sing probably all the astronauts in the ocean.
Yeah.
So, it after them on the playlist.
Yes.
So when 2023 rolls in, instead of doing our top 5, we'll be looking at our top 10.
Which is right.
Yeah.
And also self-growth as well, you know, for us, because we are looking to improve as well. Better production overall and stuff like that. So with that said, any final thoughts for the guys while we're going to 2022?
No, I just, we just want to thank everybody. Yeah, thank everybody that's been on the show. Thank the guys for making this possible. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying and reiterate what Jeremy said, self-growth, bigger and better in all aspects.
Which is right. Travi?
Well, yeah, Brian said, just want to thank everyone who passed through. And everyone who support us every week, all the subscriber, and all those who tune in and listen, but still don't subscribe. Still saying thanks, and hopefully we get them for subscribe soon. So I want to thank everybody, all fans and non-fans, everyone, all the hosts and the guests and everybody.
And we look for this year, make we hit the 500 mark and move forward.
Great.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, 500 and beyond.
It's the RT3 Media himself. What you have to say?
As my church start off with the theme for the year, still winning, I want to declare that last of the real podcast, we're still winning. We're in the cycle of winning. And our 2022, we're going to win.
Love
so watch this space, isn't it?
No other way than signing out. So,
yeah.
Last of the real.
On them.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing it. So we just want to say, wishing 2022 prosperous year, saying goodbye to 2021. So throughout the year, walk good, keep the brothers safe, go the brothers keeper. Until then, we just want to say, people that still know us and haven't listened or subscribed, Jeremy and we what?
Wait now, wait man. Just subscribe to the thing, man.
Just like that.
Yes,
Until
definitely.
next time.
Yeah, bless up.
And Miss Lou would said, walk good and good, up to follow you. We out.
We're out.